this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Sadly, there is no William Beaver today. He is having a lie-in, but I will be joined by Esther and her egg, and also Polly Reindeer. Good morning, Polly. A very good morning to you, and I got you here for a reason. We are building something today which is going to be quite big, quite complicated, but hopefully pretty awesome. Are you up to the challenge of trying to get it completely built today? Hopefully you are, because that is what we're going to be trying to do. Jolly good. And you need to do it while looking after this egg as well. I want to see that egg at the end of the episode, and I want to make sure it's doing okay, all right? That's your second goal. Anyway, my first goal, and my only goal, and my only proper goal this episode is to eat my breakfast. Nom 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 nom. There we go, goal complete. Let's go do some building then, shall we? And I do mean it. We are building something that is pretty cool today. Something that is unlike anything I have ever built before. And I know I'm building it up quite a lot, but hopefully you are going to enjoy seeing it. But first, I need to go and add someone to my love garden. And today to my love garden, I am adding Magic Dragon 46. And that's because they sent me this picture of a homemade love garden that they made themselves. And it's mainly made out of colored in paper, but I think it looks really cool. And there's also a big poster for Snowy as well, which is one of my favorite dogs, which sadly passed away, but we all remember very fondly. So I wanted to say thank you very much for sending that to me, Magic Dragon, and welcome to my love garden. Right then, Barnaby, let's get you to the doghouse, and then I'm going to go and explain what it is exactly we are going to be building today. And I'll tell you this, it's going to be a new restaurant, and I haven't built a restaurant in a long time. Well, it's not even a restaurant. It's a takeaway food place. Okay, so something completely different to anything I have done before, and we're going to be doing that while being joined by Benji. Do you want Benji to join us today then, Polly? Looks like that's who she wants, so Benji, you can come and join us, and Barnaby, where are you? Oh, you can go and sit down. Oh no, Benji, stop bullying Duncan. That was very naughty. You shouldn't have pushed Duncan off like that. Right then, let's go and start building then, shall we? So yeah, we are building a takeaway pizzeria, which is basically just a takeaway pizza place, but it's going to be with nice, tasty pizza. None of the rubbish, cheap, smelly pizza you sometimes find. This is going to be made out of the best pizza flavors ever, and we're also going to be cooking it in a working clay oven, which should hopefully make the entire thing even better than it would have been before. And I'm going to enderpearl there to get there a little bit quicker, but I'm being a little bit careful though, because I was quite hungry and I was a little bit hurt. And we're actually building all the way over here, rather than building next to the music shop. And I'm landing on the top of everything today. Yeah, rather than building on top of the music shop, I'm building over here because, can I make this jump up to those steps? Do you think that's possible? Oh, it is. Yeah, because there's the bank over there, which is made out of sandstone, and the thing we're building today is made out of sandstone. I didn't want too similar things to be closer together. No, I realize I've just got stuck inside of here. Right, I tried to go quick. Okay, let's use the ender pearls, and let's just try and ender pearl over to there, because this is where we're going to be building. It's going to be directly behind where the shoe shop is. So right about here. There we go. That was perfect. And the entire building is going to be in the shape of a giant clay oven. And the clay ovens, just in case you haven't seen them, is what's that? Oh, hello, Polly. You know I got you in the video to help me build, not throw snowballs. Well, I guess as long as you're having fun. Yeah, so basically the giant clay ovens are what they sound like. It's a big oven, and it's made out of clay. And basically it's an open fire, and you put the pizza in, and it makes it kind of extra crusty and makes it really tasty. So the entire building is going to be shaped like one, but also we're going to have a working one on the inside as well. And I've got a pretty cool design for that, which I'm going to be showing you in the next episode. But first, let's go and try and get this built. So it's going to be in the shape of a circle. So I've gone 6 wide there, and then I've gone 2 along, and then 2 diagonal, then 2 along the other direction, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 along this side as well. And it looks like Polly's done the same thing, and look at that, they meet up perfectly. So yeah, this is the bottom of the area. This is how big it's going to be, but now we need to go and build up. So we're going to build 4 blocks up all around the walls here. And then we're going to go and start sloping it inwards. So it's going to be a little bit of a dome shape. And then on the very top, there's going to be a chimney, which is going to be a working chimney, which is going to be all the way from the real clay oven, which is going to be in the bottom. So all of the smoke can go and make its way outside of the restaurant, so it doesn't clog the entire place up. And I shouldn't really call it a restaurant because there's going to be no actual seating inside. The only seating that there's going to be is going to be for people that are just going in and waiting for their pizza. There's going to be like no tables. You can't sit in and eat. And then what I'm going to do on the very front of this area is I'm going to make it look like the entire building's kind of on fire. So I'm not going to use real fire because that might be a little bit dangerous and the building might burn down. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use stained glass and redstone lamps. And so I'm going to go and do stained glass, which is going to be red, yellow, and orange stained glass to kind of look like fire. Then I'm going to have redstone lamps kind of going on and off in like a pattern to try and make it look like that's fire. And so I'm going to go and start building that now. And while I do that, Polly, do you want to go and get the rest of the walls built up and try and make the dome shape? So let's go and have something else to eat quickly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some of this sandstone into smooth sandstone because I've done it so the bottom kind of looks like bricks, but then the top is going to be made out of the smooth sandstone. And luckily, to make smooth sandstone, all you need is sandstone. And is that what it's called? Yeah, it is called smooth sandstone. So let's go and make a bunch of this because I'm pretty much going to need more of this than the normal sandstone now. So I might go and just make as much of this as I can. Then I'm going to go and pile my way up to the top to make a little staircase, and then I can go and carry on building. So along the front here, I'm gonna guess. I guess I'm gonna make like a bit of an archway, kind of. I'm gonna make an archway, and then this is gonna be like as if this is the opening of the clay oven, which is gonna be where all of the fire's going to be. So if I go and start it about here, maybe, and if I'll go 2 up at first, and then I'll kind of just staircase this in, and then if I do the same on the other side, just to make sure it's all going to meet perfectly. So I need to go like that. And then I need to go in one and then up, and then I think these should hopefully kind of just meet up in the middle. Is this symmetrical though? That's the question. I think it is. I think this does look just about right. So let's go and break away this dirt because this isn't going to be here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have one row, which is going to be all of the different stained glass, and then behind that is going to be the redstone lamp. So let's go and add that in now, and then the only thing we need to do is the redstone, which is going to make the redstone lamps light up. And it's actually pretty simple. It's going to make a really cool effect, but it's actually going to be very simple to do. And the good thing about it is that it doesn't matter about doing it perfectly because you can kind of do whatever pattern you want. And that will make a little bit more sense in a minute. But for now, I'm going to go and start picking some flowers. And I'm not just doing this because I'm bored and want to pick some flowers. I'm doing this because I'm going to make some dye. I'm going to dye the glass, which I already have, to make some orange, red, and some yellow. So I've got the glass on me already, but I hadn't made the dye yet. So luckily, there were lots of flowers about. So let's make all of this into yellow and red, and then we can combine the yellow and red to make some orange as well. And now let's go and make some of the glass into this stained glass. So we need red. Let's do a couple red. I need to do some orange as well, and then some yellow as well. So hopefully I don't run out of glass here. I seem to have plenty, so I made a little bit of yellow. I probably don't need too much of that. And then the only other one I need is the orange. And there we go. There's the orange here. So let's go and make a little bit of that. And I do have some spare. So actually, let's just keep that as some spare glass in case I need some more later. And let's just go and place these ones on the front. So I guess I'm going to start off with the red. Which is going to be on the bottom down here, because it's kind of like the I guess that's the hottest part of the flame. I guess, like, you know when you see just like coal like just burning and it's just kind of really red hot at the bottom. So I guess it's going to be like that, and then I can add some like orange in this row as well. So this is going to be kind of like orange and red, and I don't have to do this as a proper pattern. I can kind of do this randomly, and then on this bit I'm going to start adding in some yellow, and the yellow is going to be the actual proper flames, I guess. Actually, let's add a little bit of yellow on this row as well. So I can kind of do this, I guess I can do it kind of almost zigzagging up. So if I do orange there and then yellow there, and I guess the top rows are going to be a mixture of, not dirt, a mixture of yellow and orange, and some bits you're not going to be able to see very well because they're kind of hidden, but I guess from the right angle, you will be able to see it. So I've kind of already done a little bit of a fire effect. Do you see that, how that looks a little bit like a fire? Okay, it doesn't look much like a fire yet, but trust me, it will do once I've added down the redstone lamps, and it's going to look even better at nighttime as well, because you're going to see it all glowing as if it is real fire. So let me go now, and I need to try and get around to the outside of this. Polly's done too good of a job building and made it harder to get around the place. Look how busy she has been. This place is looking awesome already, but while she's doing that, I'm going to go and build out a little bit further here, just so I can stand here. And then I'm going to go and start adding in all of the redstone lamps. So let me just go and build this along here, basically just so I can stand here for now, because we're going to actually have a dome on the inside as well. So there's going to be the dome on the outside, and then to hide the redstone, we're going to have another dome on the inside, so you can still look up and have the cool looking tall ceilings. But for now, I'm just going to go and add in these redstone lamps. So I only need to place them where there's stained glass on the other side, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see them, and I don't want to waste using too many of these redstone lamps. So let's go and place all of these in along here, and there's some behind where this dirt was as well. Actually, no, there doesn't need to be one there, but there does need to be one here. And let's go and pile up again and go and fill in the rest of these gaps. So these are all going to be kind of lighting up randomly. So I need some there and there as well. And all of the rest here is going to be eventually filled in with sandstone once Polly gets round to it. So while she's carrying on doing the ceiling, doing the roof, sorry, I am going to go and do the ceiling. So I kind of went out a little bit too far here just so I could stand here. So let's go and quickly break this away. And then, as I said, I'm just going to go and try and do a big dome on the ceiling on the inside. So that's gone 3 out there. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and let's go 1, 2, 3, just to kind of mark it for now. So this is how far I want the normal ceiling to go out on each side, and then it's just going to go and basically slope up to the ceiling, and hopefully make the entire place look cool. Because the design of this place is in the middle, there's going to be the giant clay oven, which is really going to be like the centerpiece of the entire place, and then the big chimney going up to the ceiling. And I want the clay oven to be really big and the chimney to be big as well. So I want to have as large a ceiling as I can. So that's why I'm doing the slope roof. But the only reason I'm not just keeping it all completely open is because I need the redstone, and I don't want the redstone to be visible. I always think it's better when you can kind of hide the redstone and kind of make it look like everything is just sort of magically working. So that's why I'm kind of doing this separate bit here. So there we go. That's the ceilings as far as they're going to be normally, and now I just need to go and start sloping them up. So if I go and just build out along here like this, and then 2 along there as well, and I guess I can kind of just go around the outside like this, and then keep going higher until I kind of meet the very top where Polly's going to be. So if I kind of just keep building along like this, around and around and around. And then eventually, once I meet up with Polly, I know that this ceiling's done. And then I'm going to go and start trying to do some of the redstone. And I'm going to need your help there, Polly, because Polly's my redstone expert. I guess I'm going to need her just to supervise me and just make sure what I'm doing is correct. But as I said, the good thing about this redstone is you can kind of do it wrong. Or like, say if you're trying to kind of build your own version of what I'm building, you don't need to worry about copying me, because you can do it whatever way you want. And when I was kind of just testing it just to make sure whether it would work at all, like I did it in loads of different ways, and you know, some ways look good, some ways look bad, but like they all look different, which is kind of good because I'm trying to make wildfire. So what I'm basically going to be doing is just basically doing trails of repeaters going to the redstone lamps, and then just kind of pulling them back randomly just to make it look like a wild flame is going up behind the redstone lamps. So as I said, you really don't need to worry about making it look perfect at all. And then all else I'm going to have in the restaurant is going to be displays showing the different types of pizza we're going to have. And actually, I need to think about the delivery, because I said this is going to be pizza delivery, but I don't want to be carrying around all of this pizza on foot. Oh, I guess what I could do is I could do pigs on saddles. It could be pigs on saddles delivery pizza. That would be a fun way. I've never been delivered a pizza from a cat riding a pig. That would be a new experience. And I also haven't mentioned what the pizzas are actually going to be, because you might be there thinking, wait a minute, Stampy, you've gone crazy. There are no pizzas in Minecraft, but have you ever noticed how much pumpkin pie looks like pizza? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rename pumpkin pie pizza, and then just call that pizza, even though it technically isn't. Anyway, I think this should be just about high enough here. I think I might have even gone a little bit too high, but this has basically shown me how much room I have in order to do all of my redstone. So I think this should do for now. And actually, there is going to be a hole here as well, because around about here is where the chimney is going to be going up to the ceiling. So let's go and see if I can go and get some of this redstone finished then, shall we? And I should probably fill in some of these gaps here, because they don't look very nice either. All right then. So as I said, this is going to be super simple. So I got all of my repeaters here. And all I need to do is do just a big row of them the entire way along here. And when they light up, they're actually going to light up quite a lot of the redstone lamps in the area. Let me try and show you an example of that. If I put a torch down, if I put it here, there we go. You can see it lights up a few of them. If I do it, I think even if I do it a little bit further along, it will light up the one above it as well. You can see, there we go. It does like a little triangle. So basically that repeater is going to light up all of those ones. And I think that helps. That makes it look a little bit more like a real flame. And then that means all I need to do is add another row, which can be, I guess I'll do it about here. Maybe I could do the next row. If I do it like above these repeaters, I could do another bunch of repeaters here and kind of do the same here and light these up as well. And then I just need to go and add in my trails of redstone. So let's go along here like this. And I'm actually getting a little bit worried that there aren't more repeaters. So there are repeaters down there as well. And I don't know whether I've done this ceiling in too close. I'm sure I'm going to be able to get this. I'm sure I'm going to be able to get this to work in some way, even if it's just the bottom row going around. So all we need to do now is make sure that this is a redstone clock. And what I mean by that, it just needs to be redstone that is continually going round in a loop. So let's just build this redstone going around here. And then I kind of need to do redstone going towards these here. So I guess if I fill that down there and then put some blocks on here like this, I need to put them just above that redstone there, like that and that. And then let's do some redstone going to here. And so this is all going to link up with that. And then this is going to go back down to the other side and kind of complete the trail here. I also might need to add a few more repeaters just to make sure it doesn't run out of power. So I might go and add another repeater just about here as well. And I think this should hopefully, fingers crossed, be okay. So let's pull back this one, and I need to make sure, oh no, pull it back to there, and then I need to make sure these ones, yep, they're pulled back as well. And now I can kind of do these ones a little bit randomly. So let's go and let's pull them back 3 on either side here, and then pull that back 1, maybe. And then if I go to here, I'll do the same on this side. I'll pull that back 3, and pull that back 1. And let's give this a go. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I will be honest, I have no idea if this is going to work. But let's go and give it a little bit of a test to go, shall we? So if I just start a signal going at all, it seems to be working. This actually looks quite good. From the inside, it looks quite good. But what really matters is how good it looks from the outside, because that is where it's supposed to be admired from. So there we go. Look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? It looks like there's a proper flame going. It's spreading around it, and it's kind of just looking like the entire place is burning. But of course, it's not. I think that looks pretty awesome. And actually, Polly Reindeer, I've just noticed, have you finished almost the entire place? Look at it. There we go. There is the giant clay oven. I was there messing around with my redstone, and you were there putting your head down, working hard, and just getting the entire rest of the place done. This looks cool. Right, let's go and I kind of want to see it properly from somewhere higher up. Do you reckon I could go on top of the radio tower and have a look at it from the sky up there? Let's go and see if I can do that. And oh, you've looked after it. You've got to look after it for a little bit longer, though. We can pass it to each other like penguins do, okay? You've got to get in close. I'm going to drop it on my feet, then you've got to get it. Don't let it touch the snow. There we go. That's how penguins pass eggs, and cats and reindeer as well, apparently. Let me see if I can ender pearl, and this will be a good throw if I can do this. Let's see if I can ender pearl and land on this radio tower so I can see what it looks like from above, because I'm kind of too close to really admire it properly, and I have no idea. Oh, look at that! Ooh, I was just about able to land on it, and there we go. You can now see the shape of it. So that's the chimney there. So the actual proper clay oven will be on the inside, directly underneath that. So all of the smoke can go and make its way out. But apart from that, this place is looking pretty awesome. So I do say we have pretty much finished building the outside, and I think it looks rather dandy. So in the next episode, we are going to go inside of here, and we're going to go and get the clay oven done. We're also going and get all the rest of the kitchen and everything else that needs to be here done. And you don't want to miss seeing how I'm going to do the fire in the clay oven as well, because I think it's a pretty cool way of doing it, and I think you're going to enjoy seeing that. So there'll be a link in the didn't mean to do that. There'll be a link in the description to the next episode, so you can go and check that out. And Polly, you have now finished your duty of looking after the egg, so you can go and pass it back to me now, and I'll go and carry on looking after it. Well, I'm going to go give it back to Esther, seeing as it is her egg after all. Oh dear. Anyway, that is the end of this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!